Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Comp Heroes 2 replay straight from the Live King's lobby. Spawn on the south side as the yellow USF. We got Andre spawn as the blue Soviet player. We got Jhiaxus. Spawn on the north side as magenta Wehrmacht player. We got alonl1447. And spawn as the red Okuda player. We got Alfredo. We got two doctrines immediately locked on in. We got the support doctrine, as well as the tactical support company. We could see the guard motor coordination tactics, airborne troop tactics, or armor assault tactics, as well as for the Okuda player, elite armor, Fiersturm, or the Luftwaffe ground forces. Moving deploy in field, the tank traps being deployed out as well. We do of course have the squad of riflemen, no pathfinders.
Rifle squad ready for action.
More conscripts in the build queue for the Soviet player. You now have the conscripts creeping forward, and this is a good engagement angle for the conscripts. Nice and close. Conscripts do better close range than long range. Very good engagement. Conscripts had a very delayed reaction though, and nearly dropped some models, so this may not go too terrible for the Grenadiers. Another conscript firing a very long range. Barely managed to capture the point. So surprised he's able to capture the points. Sometimes it's not very reliable, the radius indicator. Sometimes it feels like the entire model's on top of it and doesn't touch it. In that case, it hardly seemed like he was on top of it whatsoever. Our rifleman squad is now advancing, get a bit of damage on the Sturm Pioneer, forcing him back. Conscripts taking a bit of damage there. Kupowagen getting peppered up a little bit there. Volkswagen is behind some good heavy cover. We do also have the Pioneers and Conventioners engaging each other with a sniper back here. Both of those conscripts fall back. I think he could just merge the 3-man squad and the 4-man squad and fall back with the one remaining man.
We have a lieutenant
I
reporting.
don't think he should have retreated back. At least both the squads. You now have an SWS half-track on the build queue. If I'm going to adjust my microphone a little bit. There we go. That should be better. Got a pair of Volksgrenadiers here. We do have the Rifleman squads over here. Kupowagen advances his way forward. We'll see a bit of damage from the Riflemans. We have now these Volksgrenadiers pushing forward, trying to decapture that point. And we've got the conscripts here as well. Rep squads behind in no cover. Sturm Pioneers behind some good heavy cover. And now got the conscripts advancing way forward, force back the Grenadiers. We do have these conscripts advancing, getting some good damage there onto the Grenadiers. We do have now the lieutenant taking a bit of fire there. Our rifleman squads behind good heavy cover, but does side soft retreat away. The Kupowagen did get peppered up a little bit there. Sturm Pioneers got prepared on up. The additional squad will spot the Volksgrenadiers coming for a flank. Rifle squads may just want to try to focus them down, since right over here, the Sturm Pioneer and the Kupowagen can be occupied. Incendiary grenade there, and we'll splash the reaction squad quite a bit. Force back that one squad there. Got a bit of suppression there from the 50 cal. Good flank there. Suppress the other Volksgrenadiers as well, forcing him back. I'm not sure what happened there. Some sort of grenade effect. And that looks like a lieutenant model there as well. So looks like he has gone for the lieutenant. Okay, our conscripts pushing along the flanks, capturing some of the sectors. Rifle squad and 50 cal push way forward. We do now have the Commandeers capturing that strategic point. And you have these conscripts pushing down south. Grenadiers moving around. We do have the sniper here to support.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector.
Bit of damage there on that conscript squad. He can take the 3-man squad, merge into the 2 5-mans, and retreat the last remaining man. And this conscript's a little bit exposed. Right now he's playing Ring on a Rosie, trying to get a good engagement. Grenadiers, this squad's going to be here. Not enough mission for a rifle grenade. Sniper did fire away. One conscript squad falling back, so we've got some good folks right there, plus reinforcing Grenadiers. And the MG34 gets a nice little flank. LMG42 is throwing on some of the Grenadiers as well. Russian squad pretty forward. Got the STG Volks Grenadiers behind some good heavy cover. Two push forward. And all those squads falling back. Grenadiers firing away.
Let's get her going. Where's the shooter? Get eyes on.
Captain does inside the garrison. MG34 firing away. Captain does, because Pressure do have the double officer tech for the US player. So you may be going for the major afterwards. Rough squad at this time behind some good heavy cover there. Needs to retarget towards the Shum Pioneers. And start to retarget there now. Kubakan does fall back. Shum Pioneers gets good damage and does force him back. 50 cal rotating around. Landmine detonation there on that Grenadier. Shum Pioneers getting hit.
Support upgrade complete.
Captain does fall back. Lieutenant does fall back. And now we do have the Jhiaxus squad falling back as well. Grenadiers taking a bit of damage. Conscripts push way forward. Grenadiers get behind some good heavy cover. Conscripts as well get behind some good heavy cover. We've got the sniper here. M242's out of range. M242 could push a little bit farther forward. And decides to soft retreat out of there. We do now have an M5 being pulled out by the Soviet player, which could be actually useful just to mount up and do some drive-bys. We may see it for quad. We've got this gun being pulled out as well. Conscripts will fall back. Another squad of Fulshamirs being pulled in the field. I can see the shadows there. Commissioners also fall back there as well. Got the flak half track established in this region. 50 cal fine wave, which is receiving some suppression. We've got the MG34 pounds of good heavy cover. 2-2 comes for a bit of flank. We're now hitting the Jhiaxus squad. AT gun does get a shot there onto the flak half track. Goes up a bit of smoke there. And does take out the flak half track. That may have been forced by the ground. That may have been... Yep, it fired again there. That was forced by the ground. Captain falls back but gains work by the lieutenant. Lieutenant needs to fall back as well by already disintegrate. For the ref squad here, no frag grenades through, but got the quad half track boarded by the US player. So both the Soviet player and the US player has now got a quad half track.
Heavy contact.
And we do have a bit of suppression there on the conscript, but got this gun barrage there. Quad half track straight forward. Conscripts do fall back. US quad half track, quite damaged. Rifle squad needs to fall back there. Another rifle squad is falling back as well. Quad half track has been repaired up enough to get the crit repaired.
Taking effective fire! Taking flanking fire!
Try and charge forward to get that Panzerfaust off. Does not decide to fire it off because won't be able to really finish it off either way. You'll just be wasting munitions. Switch first to the US where you can just simply pop up the vehicle crew and get some repairs. Downtime would be almost negligible. Grenadiers push forward, get a bit of damage there on the Zis gun. Does take out one of those models. Conscripts push forward, does take a bit of fire there as well. Quad half track advancing. This quad half track push forward, bit of damage on the Grenadiers. Sniper falls back. Got this Grenadier very close now to the conscripts. I thought I saw quite a bit of friendly fire damage there by the 2-2. M442 does press down both his conscripts, forcing him back. M1919 is now being deployed out by the riflemen. Quad half track does get some good suppression there on a couple of these squads. Does not take a Kenworth shot there. Russian squad does fall back. M118 gun or Zis gun straight forward. Quad half track engaging 2-2. Quad half track beats 2-2s in 1v1 combat. But does see the Panzerfaust there, but still could have won the fight. But the Pack 40 there does decide to stay behind the heavy cover there. Very nice. 2-2 force on the ground with a quad half track getting his hits there. Looks like there was an angle there. Didn't think there was. Looks like there is. 2-2 straight forward and does manage to finish off the quad half track. Yeah, it's just a little bit of traversable terrain there. Should have risked the 2-2. It was able to easily beat the 2-2. In 1919's firing away against the Volksgrenadiers. They still have one AA platform on the field, so they have some way to shoot down various aircraft, such as the airborne assault and the strafing run. Pack 40 being destroyed by the Zis gun. Did I just see a squad wipe with conscript? Squad wipe? Or maybe it was just retreat back. I don't know why I thought that this gun just wiped out a conscript squad. I see 4 squads of conscripts on the field, so maybe it's just a bit of a decorator bug. MG42 looks to be loaded up with armor-piercing rounds. Quad half track backing on off. Conscripts engaging the Grenadiers, forcing them back. And it looks like that right squads are seeing some sheer Panzerfaust fire. Sniper does fall back, does take a bit of damage there. Conscripts falls back as well. Vehicle crew repair being activated by the US player, aka just dismounting the crew. We do now have a mortar on the build queue. We also got a Wehrmacht Panzer IV on the build queue as well. Blue Soviet player does have enough resources. Cancel the mortar, going for a T-34, maybe I'm for S-285. He has double Zis guns, so maybe T-476 would be a good idea. Maybe for 2-shot. Right now does have the sheer Panzer quarters, need a bit more fuel before getting out his own Panzer IV. Looks like the quad half track gets good damage on the Volksgrenadiers, but Kenworth is trying to protect them. The aircraft does get shot down.
The enemy is reduced to 300 points.
Hands for pushing forward.
Support gun deployed. Ready for more.
Good double tap on the Austrian Panzer IV. And, yep. The US AT guns rip apart Austrian Panzer IVs. They have incredibly high rate of fire. The reload rate can be as slow as 3 seconds. Means by the time you get double tapped by a volley of US AT guns, 3 seconds later you can lose your Panzer IV entirely.
Our supply line just got cut off.
Heard a landmine detonation somewhere. Grenadiers do fall back there. And now do have a Sherman tank deployed in the field. Loaded with high explosive rounds. He took out the Austrian Panzer IV, so he knows that he has a little bit more breathing room. Never mind, he found a shoe mine. Conventioners to fall back. Got a Katusha rocket barrage. He didn't go for Katusha. Volkswagen is about to get wiped on out. Volkswagen need to fall back. And the MG does go down there as well. US Sherman tank has taken quite a bit of a beating there. Kenworth, can he hit? Quad half track trying to draw some fire. He does get the Kenworth decrewed. Our squad and our lieutenant could try captain the Kenworth. Looks like lieutenant's going for it, but he has only 4 members. 2-2 advancing, prioritize fire into the quad half track. He will find the shoe mine. Good damage there. 2-2, having trouble finding angle on that quad half track. Does get a volley there and takes up the quad half track as well.
Light vehicle just got destroyed.
OKW Panzer IV now deployed in the field. Smoke. Oh, fragmentation run. Gets a very, very good run. Fully wipes out that one right from the squad. Wounds the lieutenant. Takes out effectively both the AT guns supported by 4 Schneegers. And now the OKW Panzer IV should take time just to pick off the AT guns. Got a 50 cal there, but I think it's better for him to just take time to destroy the AT guns. Those are a higher threat target, and ragdoll. Smoke run there on the 50 cal. Both AT guns have been destroyed. More of the stone being knocked around like it was, what's the name of that TV show? Guts? Where they had the fake styrofoam stone stuff. I wonder if anybody knows what I'm talking about. Oh, and my internet went down. So I hope I can still cast the cast this game. I don't know if I have how the buffering works when it comes to replays, but my internet has gone down. How fun. Panzer IV backs on off.